Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.
Our voyage begins at the airport. We flew from Guadalajara to Mexico City to the state of
Guanajuato!
from the airport, and it's absolutely beautiful already.
Guanajuato is a very beautiful place. The drives were amazing, the views were nice, and one of the coolest things about Guanajuato was what you see, the tunnels. Almost everywhere you had to go, you had to drive through those tunnels, so that was kind of like the main way of getting around the city, which was pretty awesome and different. So we are in Guanajuato. What do you think about it so far?
Guys, oh my god, I love it. So Austin planned this for our anniversary. It's the perfect place. It's so peaceful, green, calm. Right when we cross the border, people were like, hey, do you need any help? That was kind of cute and friendly. It's just so nice and beautiful. How do you like it?
So far, I think it's beautiful. We are in Central right now, so it's the center of the city. Getting ready to walk through. It's like a little market area. I see a Shaquille O'Neal Miami Heat jersey. Getting ready to walk through. So I like it. It's beautiful so far. So.
Now, in true vegan fashion, we are headed to a delicious restaurant. This restaurant is Delicia Mitsu and is Asian inspired. It is so adorable, almost as adorable as this guy.
Thank you. So another fun thing that we did was we took a funicular, which is like a train car, to the top of the city. Now you start at the lowest point, well, not the lowest point of the city, but you start at the bottom and you go all the way up to the highest point of the city. And it's nice because you can see the buildings, the colors, the mountains. It was such an amazing view of the city.
Okay, so what you all see here, sorry for the audio that you won't be able to hear, is Austin communicating that this is the prettiest city in Mexico, and me pleading to see all of the cities in Mexico so that we could verify it. But yes, isn't it adorable? We love it.
And we also got a free concert from some little fellas singing.
Please be aware of the trigger warning here. So we're in the Museum of Mummies in Guanajuato, and here we got to learn about this time in history where people's ancestors were dug up and naturally mummified given the conditions of the soil. They didn't prepare to be mummified. This isn't artificial. This is how they were preserved.
And this is a beautiful hotel in San Miguel, Allende, where I had a special surprise for Dom.
About to do these hot air balloon rides.
So, the day after our wedding, we drove out to Albuquerque from San Jose, and we got on a hot balloon. So Austin surprised me today on our 3rd anniversary with a similar experience. So very much excited. That's so sweet and romantic.
So this hot air balloon experience was extremely fun, the process of watching the setup, because it was very interactive. They let me go inside the balloon. I don't think anybody else was able to do that. We were extremely close to the fire. It was awesome seeing them set up from this point of view, because the last time they did it, we weren't able to see it up that close.
And now we're up and away. Woo, woo.
The views were immaculate, and let me say, you could hear dogs barking from all around the city. And now we are headed down. I struggled a little bit. There we go.
All right, we're safely on the ground again and headed to explore central area of San Miguel de Allende. So there's a beautiful pink cathedral. it was a nice day. But now we're back in Guanajuato City and we are on a tour that's hosted completely in Spanish.
Yes, it was hard to understand, but we made it through. And it was a lot of fun having that immersion experience, right? So we are at the Cristo Rey statue, which means
King Christ.
King Christ, yeah. So this is similar to the statue in Rio, what our tour guide told us. And the inside was beautiful. So what you see represents the thorns that they put on Jesus' head. And at the end of it, this was a surprise. We got to eat some traditional food. And this was the hottest salsa I've ever had in my life that this lady made.
Okay, so you know us. We always gonna do some hike, okay? So this hike was called the Cerro de la Bufa.
So it was a challenge getting to the trail, but we here.
We are here.
See the city in the back.
Guanajuato.
Mountaintop right here. There we go, right here. So we'll see y'all. I don't want to say at the top because we don't know if we're going up there, but
That's the goal.
yeah, we'll let y'all know when we stop. Peace.
Peace. What are those?
Yeah, we saw this random car in the middle of the hike, but it was nice. It was interesting to see, and I'm not quite sure how they got up there.
No clue. Couldn't figure it out for nothing.
Yeah, well, these were other cool statues that we saw up there. Not really sure what they meant, but it was cool to see. Something random to see on a hike. So the hike was extremely beautiful. We had a lot of peaks and a lot of valleys, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. But that's how life is, right?
Preach, brother.
Life is like a hike, but there's a destination at the end, so you can see over what you overcame. But the unfortunate part is you got to go back down on the hike. So we are on our way up to the top. The vegetation was absolutely beautiful. A lot of greenery, a lot of dirt, a lot of insects out there. But we had a great time.
We made it to the top.
We made it.
Not sure the elevation, but we made it. We up here. So now it's time to go back down. Hope y'all can hear us with this wind blowing. But we made it.
And that wraps up our time in Guanajuato City.
Woo, woo.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Happy anniversary.